Everybody, VP here, and it's time for another Prime to Snap. This is the live stream in which we play one game of Marvel Snap. Well, not one game of Marvel Snap. That's the short little snaps that I usually do in the beginning of the later in the week. This is the 1 hour live stream in which we play Marvel Snap. Here, and it's time for another Prime to Snap. And let me turn myself off here. There we go. You don't need to hear VP twice. That's for sure. Man, it's like I'm all like voltaged up here because guess what? We are trying out the new game mode, High Voltage, guys. That's right. Marvel Snap has released a limited time game mode called High Voltage. Man, I'm all over the place, man. It's gonna be a good stream, guys. It's gonna be a good stream. Yes, the limited time game mode is called High Voltage. Has a few rewards here. Let me show you here real quick. If I can find it here. High Voltage, pretty simple game concept. You have 3 rounds instead of the usual 6 rounds that you have in the regular Marvel Snap game. But each round, you and your opponent get the same amount of random energy. So it ranges from 2 to 6 energy each round. So, you know, by turn 3, you could have upwards of 18 energy total to use, or 6 energy total to use. So it's kind of fun. Only 3 rounds. You can use all of your usual decks in the game as well, any decks that you've already made, provided they don't have a few of the banned cards from the High Voltage mode. Some of the usual suspects, basically things that will cheat out energy and stuff. Actually, let's jump on the rules here. So you can see High Voltage mode packs tons of energy and action in just 3 turns. You start with 2 cards in your hand, and each turn you draw 2 more cards, and you gain an additional 2 to 5 max energy instead of the usual 1. And then there are no cubes or snapping, and you gain volts, which is a currency they use in this limited time game mode, by winning games and completing High Voltage missions. Some cards aren't allowed in High Voltage. Click your deck selector for more information. Yeah, so you see, if you try to use a deck that's not allowed, like my Galactus Gray deck here, it'll say, no, you can't do that because these cards can't be used. We got Magic, Galactus, and Black Widow. So just started playing with the mode. I had to work last night, woke up today, wanted to play the new game mode, wanted to stream the new game mode, so that's why we're here right now. And yeah, so that's what we're going to try to do here. I only made 2 decks for the Voltage mode, and I've tried a couple of my decks in the High Voltage mode that I already have created. But we'll play around some. Maybe we'll create another deck here too before the end of the stream. I'll only play for an hour here because that's usually what I do for my live streams. In case you're new here, usually we stream just a regular Marvel Snap game. But yeah, we are going to feature this new mode right now, so I'll start babbling. As you can see, I have the new High Voltage win-loss record tracker for you. Got to keep this record separate from our regular live stream record. And my regular live streams, if you don't know, haven't seen my other live streams, I keep track of my win-loss record for live streams for the whole time that I played. But for this, I decided, you know what, new game mode, we'll start a new tracker. And yeah, we're going to go from there and start playing. I'll start playing with the first deck that I made here, Voltage 1. I'll showcase it really quick here. I don't want to spend too much time on it. It's nothing really special, just some cards I threw in here. I have a little more high-cost cards in here than usual. I got my Ronin in here. Figure that would be a good card to have, plus 2 power for each card in your opponent's hand. I got some Infinite, White Tiger, just some really good cards here. We got the Wong in here as well. Dr. Doom seems to be the MVP. I'll tell you what, though. Dr. Doom and White Tiger throwing out tigers and Doom bots, man. It's just good stuff, man. And I also got my Jubilee in here to bring out an extra card on a turn if I need to. So it's been working out pretty well. So let's jump in and see what we got. High Voltage. Here we go, guys. The new game mode. First impressions, a little that I have played with it. I like it. I like this game mode. It would be fun to almost have this game mode even longer than 3 turns, I think. But 3 turns is good. Makes it for a nice short game. And if you lose, you just move on to the next game. It's a nice thing about Marvel Snap. All right, first turn here. We only have 3 energy, and I don't have a 3 energy card in my hand, so we're starting off great in this live stream. My opponent's playing down a Human Torch and a Dagger to a mysterious 3rd location. The first location was Lake Hellas. 1 cost cards here, have +2 power. Second location is Olympia. Draw 2 cards. I picked up a Namora and Ronin from that Olympia. And then we just drew into our White Tiger. And we have 7 energy this turn, guys. I think what I want to do is... I think we'll go ahead and just play our Ronin down here. This is when we see if my opponent has a Shang-Chi in their hand. We'll start out big, man. Throw Ronin out there. Opponent's coming down with a Hulkbuster and 3 other cards. Ghost Spider pulling over the Human Torch. Yep, they're going to have a huge Human Torch here. We got a Kraven going out for them at Lake Hellas and Iron Fist. So they got 1 more card that they're hoping to move here, looks like. All right, we are now at 10 energy for this final turn. Let's see, what can we do with 10 energy? Well, we got a Jubilee here we could play, or we could play our Wong and White Tiger. Is that going to be enough to beat a Human Torch? It might. Wong. We could also do a Namora here as well. Would have been nice if I had another card down, which is unfortunate. But I don't think we need the Namora. I think we'll go with the White Tiger here. We'll get 2 White Tigers out. We'll see where that puts us in energy-wise and see if my opponent can use their Iron Fist to move their cards around. They did play 2 cards down. Something is definitely moving. A Vulture is moving over to Olympia, giving it 9 total power now. And then, of course, a Heimdall. Heimdall coming down, moving everything over even more. And I think we've lost this first game. Yep, looks that way. Looks that way. Yeah, I've had trouble with the Human Torch deck. Surprisingly, they just get the cards they need in their hands. So that's okay. Game short, and that's it, guys. That was our first live streamed game of High Voltage, and we lost. Hey, you know it's VP then. You know it's VP then. I think it's helpful to see when things don't go to plan, see how to adjust. Well, yeah. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do sometimes. Adjust accordingly. Let's go ahead and, speaking of adjustment, let's adjust our live streaming record here for High Voltage. All right. We'll get this all set up for you guys. There's that. And, yeah. Save it here. And... there we go. That should update it all for us. Yep, 0 win, 1 losses. Let's jump back in and get that win column up a little bit more. We're going to use that same deck. Like I said, I'm not planning to use this deck the whole stream. We'll probably switch it up and even make a deck on stream to kind of play in this game mode as well. Maybe I'll play one of my other decks that I already have made. All right, first turn. This turn was 3 energy to start us out. I have a Spider Ham here that I could play. Normally, I wouldn't mind playing a Spider Ham to Castle Zemo, which is our first location, which causes the next card you play here to switch sides. Normally, I wouldn't mind playing a Spider Ham down there, but since we only do have 3 turns, every little bit of power counts in this game mode, so I am not giving my opponent any little advantage. Danger Room is our second location. Good thing I got my Spider Ham down there. This does make it a little tricky for the Castle Zemo. Now, we are at 7 energy in this second turn here. I think we'll go ahead and play our Jubilee down. Do I give them 1 power? Do I go against my... I think I will, though. I think... oh, let's see. Do I want to give them a 1 power Jubilee? We're going to pull something much bigger down, and the next turn I'll be able to play Namora maybe. But we'll see. For now, we got Jubilee going down. she's going to pull down an Infinite. That's the best thing she could have pulled out of my deck, so happy for that. And then she switches sides thanks to Castle Zemo. And then I throw Korg down in the third location, facing off against an Onslaught there. 1-6. Losing that location, the sewer system, third location. Cards here have -1 power, so they threw an Onslaught down there, giving them a 6-1 lead there. I think we're okay. Like I said, we're going to play our Namora. We got 10 energy here, so we can play Namora and Ronan, which is pretty awesome. I just wish Ronan was alone in his own lane so I could power him up as well. But you know what? We'll power up the... we'll power up our Infinite and our Spider-Ham here, I think. And then we'll play Ronan down here with Namora so he doesn't mess up Namora's on reveal, give +5 power to each of your cards here. So let's see if this is enough to pull it off. Last turn, of course. Boom! We got a pretty high lead at sewer system now, but Wong comes down for my opponent, throwing out a Gambit. That's going to be bad news for us. Hopefully it'll hit something in the sewer system. It does. We still have the lead there. And then a Ghost. That is going to reduce our lead at the sewer system. And yeah, Gambit coming out of the sewer system, destroying our board. Thanks to the assist from Wong on my opponent's side. So we get another defeat, man. Another defeat. Man, I was getting some wins before I started live streaming. Maybe I should have not live streamed. Isn't that how it goes, though? It seems like that's how it goes for me. I craft a deck, which is what I usually do for these live streams. I like crafting a deck for you know, for this game. It's one of my favorite things to do. So, and I usually craft a deck, and it does really well, and then I start recording, and then it just bombs. And I'm like, what the heck's going on? Is the game fooling me here? Is the game fooling me here? Or maybe I'll just chalk it up to, well, you're live streaming, VP, so you're trying to concentrate on talking and explaining what's going on, and you can't concentrate on the game so much. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe we'll go with that for right now. We'll go for that right now since we're losing. Yes, my decks have performance anxiety. That's right. Hopefully your decks out there don't have performance anxiety. There might be a pill you can take for it. I don't know. If there is, let me know, because I'm going to need that pill for my decks. Excuse me while I drink some... Man, this is a missed opportunity here. I could have been drinking high voltage Mountain Dew for high voltage. Instead, I'm drinking a Purple Thunder Mountain Dew, which is also awesome. So, Mountain Dew, if you're out there listening, go ahead and sponsor me. I wouldn't mind that. Send me some Mountain Dew. I'd love it. What do we got here the first turn? Not much. I'm just going to play my Spider-Ham down because Rogue doesn't seem to be being able to do much this early on. My opponent plays down a Psylocke to the second location and a Nightcrawler down to the first location at Wakanda. Nothing's going to be destroyed here in Wakanda. And at our second location, we have Black Vortex. The next card you play here becomes a random 6-cost card. Well, that's fun. We can turn our Korg here into a random 6-cost. I think that is what we shall do. And then I still have 6 energy left in the second turn. What do you guys think of a high voltage game mode so far? You had a chance to play with it yet? Well, let me know in the comments below how you've been doing and what decks there are. We're going to play our... I kind of want to play my White Tiger down. Yeah, I think we're going to play White Tiger down. This does mean that Namora is going to be ineffective if we pull her into our hand, but... that is okay. My opponent plays down a Doom. Doom and White Tiger all over this high voltage in most every deck, and I can see, as you can see, why, man. They just put out a ton of power, man. So yeah, my opponent played a Dr. Doom and a White Tiger down there, and they are currently kicking my butt at 2 of the locations, Wakanda and the third location, Panopticon. They are leading 7-1. Cards that didn't start in your deck here at the Panopticon get +2 power. So last turn we got 9 energy. We could play our own Dr. Doom here. That might not be a bad idea. A little short of some of our other stuff here. Or we could send out another Tiger. That's really not going to help us much here. We might be cooked here, guys. We might be cooked. Is there any big cards I can get rid of with my Shang-Chi? Not currently. Could send out a 5-cost card as well. Let's just throw our rogue down here. First location. No. I wanna. No, stop, baby. Come on, get it out there. There we go. I think we might have lost this.
Are ye worthy?
It's hard to combat the Dr. Doom White Tiger.
Doom rules.
That's why I am currently playing a Dr. Doom and White Tiger in this high voltage deck. Yeah, they played an Odin down as well. Yeah, we lost that to the very same strategy we were trying to apply. I wonder how many people are playing the White Tiger Dr. Doom. I mean, that's the obvious thing. I hope that's not taking over the whole game mode. That would be sad. We might see tomorrow. The game mode just came out today, but tomorrow we might see a patch that says, yeah, no Dr. Dooms or White Tigers, because they are taking over. All right, well, you know what? Getting off to a slow start here, but that's okay. It's high voltage, man. We are high voltage. We're just getting charged up, man. We're getting charged up, taking these lightning bolt hits from the losses, and that's going to charge us up so we can finish strong here in the last half of our stream. That's my hope, anyways. That's my hope here. Maybe we'll charge up before then. That would be even better. But let's go ahead and jump into another game here. Still use the same deck. Like I said, I'll probably switch this up before too long to try some of the other decks out. We might even create a deck in this very stream just to use for this location. Isn't there a pill for everything? Yeah, I think there is. Pretty much. And if there isn't, pharmaceutical companies will be sure to make another pill if they can make money off of it. So, all right, turn 1. We got 5 energy here. That is going to give us a White Tiger start, or we could play our Jubilee down. Jubilee minute not be bad. Play a Jubilee down and a Cord. Why not? We'll play these 2 cards down, see what we get. Jubilee pulling out a Shang-Chi, not the best option from my deck, but we'll take it, I guess. And then they play a White Tiger down, my opponent. Again, man, White Tiger and Dr. Doom. They're just cards that are mandatory in your high voltage deck, apparently. All right, no problem here. We'll go ahead and send out our White Tigers. And I have a Rogue that I could play, but I don't really have anything to play it on currently. I like to have Rogue in case somebody plays a ongoing card here, but there's other cards we could maybe swap in instead of the Rogue. I didn't put a lot of thought into this deck when I made it. I just put it together, so. Definitely a raw deck for sure. And I purposely not watched any other streamers or content creators before I played this game mode, because I didn't want the game mode spoiled. And I wanted to try out my own things before I find out what is the actual one that works. Because you know there's going to be the actual one that works that you can only play. No, that's not true. Marvel Snap's been pretty good with balance issues and stuff, I think, so. That's not a fair assessment, VP. All right, we got 11 energy in this final turn here, and a Sinister London showing up here. You know what? We're going to play our Ronin down there. Let's get 2 15 power minions on the board somewhere. I think that's pretty cool. And then we can also do a Dr. Doom, although Dr. Doom's not super effective here because I only get 1 Doom bot. But it is 10 power, which is going to be more. No, what am I saying? I can play out a. This would be 16 power. Okay, we'll go the Odin into the White Tiger here. Ooh, my opponent plays down a Black Panther to Sinister London. That is scary. that might do it for us, actually. Yeah, my other Voltage deck has a Black Panther in it. Another great card for this this particular game mode. But here we go, Ronan. Is he going to be enough to pull it off? I don't think he is.
Are ye worthy?
We do have some tigers coming out here. One tiger. Not enough. Our opponent sweeps us here with a white tiger, Namora, Black Panther. Yeah, all good cards for this game mode, and that Sinister London really helped out my opponent, but not me. Man, I was doing so well before I started streaming, man. Then I started streaming, and yeah, it just went downhill. This went downhill. That's okay. Like I said, we're taking those lightning bolt charges. It's going to charge us up, and we're going to come out on top, man. We are going to come out on top. Yeah, sure, we got a 4-loss deficit at the moment, but we're gonna go ahead and push forward, and you watch, man. You watch. By the end of the stream, will be a positive win rate. I probably shouldn't have said that because I probably just jinxed myself, but it's in there now. It's on stream. It has to happen. All right, turn 5. That's interesting. First turn in Infinite we can actually play right now, which I think we will. You got a 520 minion to play down. You might as well play it. First turn. I didn't know that Infinite just gets able to be played on turn 1. That's pretty cool. I wonder if that's the same in the actual game. I don't think it is. That might be a bug in this game mode. What do you think, Second Dinner? Infinite on turn 1, working as attendant in high voltage. I'll take it. That's the lightning bolt that we needed. Hopefully my opponent doesn't counter with it. But all right, turn 2, we got 9 energy this time. Can do a lot with 9 energy, that is for sure. I think we'll play our Wong down here, and we'll get some tigers out, man. We'll get some tigers out here. I could even take down their invisible woman there, but I don't think I will. I can play my Spider Ham. So let's go ahead and do that as well. Okay. Feeling good about this game, guys. The tide might be turning. Let's see. Magneto coming down for my opponent. Nobody for Magneto to move. And a Hell Cow. So this is a Hela deck. That's right. Hela has made her way into the high voltage game mode as well. No surprise, since she's such a prevalent game meta deck right now. But we're holding our own so far. We're holding our own so far. My own opponent only has one card. Oh, they discarded their Hela, so they're not even going to get their Hela. That's good for us. All right, so last turn we got 12 energy. Holy cow, got a death in our hand. We got Doom. I mean, you got Dr. Doom in your hand. Of course you got to play Dr. Doom. And then, let's see, that's going to give me 8 power here. And then I think we'll just play Death down here as well. Wait, did I have a Shang-Chi? I could Shang-Chi there, Magneto. That might be not a bad idea. Let's do that. And then I have a Rogue as well. I could take out the Invisible Man. I have Invisible Woman, I should say. I'm just going to play Namora down here. She's not going to do much for us. She's not going to activate, but she is the highest power card I have in my hand. We're just piling up on the Daily Bugle, though, hoping to get as much power as we can into that location. Bunch of Doom bots coming out. My Shang-Chi coming out, blasting their Magneto at Elysium, the first location. There's my Namora coming down. Looking good going into this turn here. Okay, they play a Wong down. And it is a Blade. Okay, Infinite. And, yeah, we take it, guys! All right!
Victory!
All right, what are we taking that even without the turn 1 Infinite? 16. Yeah, we still would have won without the turn 1 Infinite, but I still gotta wonder about the turn 1 Infinite there. But you know what? We'll take it. Take that victory, VP. Stop trying to talk yourself out of it. You earned that victory. You take it. All right. Hey, look at that. We can finally add a hash mark to our win side of our win-loss column. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. There we go. Get this updated for you guys. Like so. Okay. Excellent. All right. That's set to go. Let's jump into another game here. We'll strike while the fire is hot, as they say. I do want to feature one of the other voltage decks that I made, and like I said, maybe make another deck. All right, first turn, only 3 power. Still not too bad. We could play our rogue down. In fact, that's the only thing we could play down here. I don't know. We could play the rogue blindly here. Yeah, why not? It's high voltage, man. Let's just play rogue down there. Hope she hits something. I did play her to a lane that has 2 cards. Not sure there's going to be any ongoing cards yet, and it's not. It's just a Yondu taking out my lowest cost card in my deck, and a Scorpion lowering the power of all cards in my hand. So they are currently leading Orcus Forge. After you play a card here, add a Sentinel to your hand. My opponent's leading 4-2 there. We got a Jubilee here and 7 energy, or we could play a Dr. Doom, or we could play a White Tiger. Oh man, I guess we'll play the White Tiger here. I mean, that's she's the star, one of the stars of this game mode, I think, right now. Odin coming down for my opponent and triggering their Yondu again, getting rid of a Spider Ham from my deck. And then Scorpion lowering the power of my cards again. American Chavez coming down for my opponent at the 3rd location. My White Tiger spitting out a Tiger there. Tiger Spirit taking over Luke's Bar. And Luke's Bar, after you play a card here, return it to your hand. Well, I didn't play a card there. I just sent a Tiger into the bar to tear it up. And currently we are leading Luke's Bar 9-2, losing Orcus Forge 3-14, and losing the Nexus, which is our 3rd location. Your power here is granted to other locations as well. We're losing that 1-2. In this final turn with 12 energy, we can send out 2 Tigers again. Why not? Tried and Trued. We could also send out... we could send out 1 Tiger, I should say. And we could also play Doom, which is currently only a 13 power card. I think we go with the Ronin instead. Yeah, let's just play Ronin down here to the Nexus, get as much power as we can there to apply to our other locations. Groot coming down for my opponent.
Groot.
He's getting that bonus. Rocket Raccoon also coming down. Interesting. They got a whole Guardians of the Galaxy themed deck here. Ooh, gonna be hard to beat this, I think. Gonna be hard to beat this. Darn it, we couldn't do it. We could not do it. Ronin was not enough. They played a lot of cards down there, so that reduced Ronin's power by a lot. Of course, Ronin ongoing +2 power for each card in your opponent's hand. And that did us in, man. Only the Tiger survives at Luke's Bar after trashing it. Man, well, I guess the lightning wasn't striking there. Except it was striking me in the head, I think. All right, we are at 1-5 this stream. We got to turn this around, VP. Come on, man. Turn this around. Maybe my reliance on Dr. Doom and the White Tiger are a little too heavy. Maybe we need to break that reliance on that. Let's go ahead and play one more game with this deck. Voltage 1. Not a cleverly named deck, as you can see. I just threw it together. It said Voltage 1. That works. All right, start of this turn, max power for what we can get per turn. So we got 5 power this turn. We can go ahead and play our Ronin down right now. Or we can play Jubilee down. That'll bring out another card. I think we play our Ronin down, though, as long as we got the power. And we'll play him down here to Monster Metropolis. The cards with the highest power here get +3 power. Power? They get Plower. Maybe that's a problem. We're trying to get Plower instead of Power in this live stream. That's it. That's the key. Try for Power, VP, not Plower. All right, my opponent plays down in Koye to Monster Metropolis, and a Mr. Fantastic down to the second location, which happens to be Fisk Tower. When a card moves here, afflict it with -4 power. We won't have to worry about that because we don't have any cards that move in this deck. 9 energy this turn. I think, let's do a Wong here. This seems to make sense to me. Wong into a Jubilee. That'll give us 2 more cards here. And let's go ahead and play Korg down with my last energy to the 3rd location. That way, if Jubilee pulls out a Namora in one of these 2 pulls, we'll be in pretty good shape. In fact, that's probably the dream right there. My opponent plays a Claw down and an Ironheart. Not too shabby. There's our Wong coming down at Fisk Tower. Jubilee. First pull out of our deck is Dr. Doom. That's good for us. Yeah, a couple of those guys. And then an Odin coming down. Wow, big pull here. Does close me out for turn 3. Because I got Doombots everywhere, man. My opponent could still pull this off since I now filled up all my locations. Nothing we can do this last turn. We just gotta hope that my opponent isn't able to pull this off. So 12 energy he has. 12 energy. Plays 3 cards down. Onslaught. Coming down the middle location. That's going to help out their Claw and Mr. Fantastic. And an American Chavez. Not going to do much for them. But man, the Mr. Fantastic and Claw onslaughted. In case you don't know, Onslaught, of course, ongoing. Double your other ongoing effects here. So they essentially just made Mr. Fantastic give adjacent locations +4 power, and Claw giving 16 power to adjacent locations. So it wasn't for that Onslaught. We could have pulled that off, but we did get a loss there. Like I said, in high voltage, it's not so bad, right? They're short games. You lose a game, you know, you move on, right? It's not too shabby. It's not too shabby. If it was like a long, drawn-out game, and and you lost then it would be a little bit of a punch in the gut, I think. But now we're just here having fun, man. This new game mode, and yeah, man, 1 and 6. That's how much fun we're having right now, guys. Usually, when I try to have fun, I like to have fun with more than just a 1-6 record. But hey, you take what you can get. I think this deck has proved that it's not useful to us anymore. So first deck went 1 and 6. Let's jump to our second deck that we just made here. And 1 and 6. But what a win it was. That's right. Thank you, Spooky Fish. Yes, 1 and 6, but what a win it was, right, guys? We need to cherish that win. That was a great win. I don't know if anybody's getting a win as great as that in their streams of high voltage, man. All right, let's jump into Voltage 2, our Voltage 2 deck. What do we got? Not a whole lot different here. I think I got a few more tech cards thrown in here. We got the Shadow King here. So on reveal, reset all cards here to their original power. That's a nasty surprise. I do got Super Scroll here. I don't know how effective this is going to be. Not a lot of people seem to be playing a lot of ongoing. I'm really surprised. When we make a deck, I think we'll throw Iron Man in there because Iron Man can really just tip the scales in your favor. We do got Luke Cage and Valkyrie in here, so there's not going to be any power reduction on my behalf, but I can throw a nasty surprise at them with my Valkyrie. Gwenpool for buffs, Symbiote Spider-Man for my Black Panther here. Black Panther, the other really good card that seems to be, in my opinion, performing really well in this game mode. So we got him in this deck here. Animazola can just, you know, that's just awesome, especially if it goes with Black Panther. But any of my other cards that get huge as well. We got Taskmaster here to copy the power of any of my cards. Dr. Doom coming back to start in this as well. We did take our White Tiger out of this particular deck. And then we got our Odin here to double it all and and do it all again. So here we go, Voltage 2. Let's see if Voltage 2 can go better than 1 and 6. All right, first turn, we got 4 energy. And the first location is the Wakanda Embassy. Give +2 power to cards in players' hands. I'll definitely take that. Do I play? I think we play our Symbiote Spider-Man down here. Yeah, let's play Symbiote Spider-Man down. Now let's play him down to the location we know. I could play him down to a blind location, but then it would wind up working against us maybe, so. My opponent plays down a Collector and a Colleen Wing. Which discards a card, so this is again a hella, I think, discard sort of deck, probably. Turn 2, we are now at 8 energy. 8 energy, we do have our Black Panther in hand, which is awesome. I think I wait to play my Black Panther, to be honest. Hey, you know what? Oh, no. The Collector is not ongoing. Darn, I was hoping to play my Super Skull there. Well, that's not going to be possible. We can play our Luke Cage and Valkyrie down here. You know what? Let's just go ahead and play our Black Panther down. We got the energy. Let's play it down. Symbiote Spider-Man will re-trigger that, and then we'll throw armor down here to protect it from a Shang-Chi. That's a good second turn, I think. Oh, but Lemuria was our second location, so no cards are revealed this turn, so that's not going to happen. Oh, that's a little bit of a bummer now, because I think... Wait, will it still trigger the Black Panther there? I don't know. I guess we'll find out at the end of this turn. 13 energy total here. Yeah, we're going to go with the Taskmaster here, because that's going to copy the power. Oh, that'll only copy the power of my of my armor, which is probably not great. We got our Doom down. Of course, we're going to play Doom down. Why not? Play Luke Cage down here, so nothing gets reduced in power. And Super Scroll. Do we want Super Scroll? Yeah, why not? I'm not sure about my spread here, but I guess we'll find out. We will find out. My opponent only played... Oh, yeah, they played 3 cards down. An Apocalypse coming down for them, as well as a Sunspot and American Chavez. Kind of a weak ending to their particular game here, so I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, look.
Doom rules all.
Doom coming down here. Okay, so Symbiote Spider-Man. What happened with the Symbiote Spider-Man there?
Victory.
Oh, did I activate it? Oh, I activated it, and then Lemuria happened, so it didn't activate. Oh, so I should have reactivated that. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, we won anyways, so that was just a weird sort of interaction there with the Spider-Man and the Symbiote Spider-Man and the Lemuria. But hey, we got the victory. That's what we want. All right, well, this deck can't be worse than our other deck. We got 1 win in the first game with this particular deck, so if I go on a 6-loss, 6-game losing streak here, then I guess it can be worse. 7-game winning streak. But I'm feeling confident. We got that lightning bolt charging us up from our first deck that we tried to use in this new game mode. And yeah, jump back in, man. Jump right back in. Voltage 2 coming in here. 4 power in the first turn. Aunt May's is our first location. The next card you play here gains +3 power and move. Yeah, we'll play our Gwenpool down. Using up all 4 of our power. We'll get that +3 power from Aunt May's as well in the move. See what my opponent does here. My opponent plays down 2 cards to Aunt May's. The first is a Daredevil. Okay, getting moved all the way over to the 3rd location. And Sunspot is the second card they play. My Shadow King and my Black Panther got the Gwenpool buff, so that's pretty good. I love when Black Panther gets those buffs. All right. Now, they're going to be able to see my Black Panther play coming here, but I think I'm going to do it anyways. We'll go ahead and hit Daredevil with the Shadow King. I know it's only Daredevil that we're hitting there, but maybe they'll play some other cards down there as well. They have priority, so their cards are going to reveal first.
Worthy.
Odin coming down from then, Aunt May's and American Chavez. Shadow King taking down that Daredevil. So now we're tied up at the third location, which happens to be the Sandbar. Cards that didn't start in your deck cost one more. All right. We're going to go ahead and play our Black Panther down here. Trigger our Symbiote Spider-Man like we tried to do last game. Thankfully, we don't have a Lemuria this game, so this time it should actually go off. And then do we play our Valkyrie here? Do we think they're going to play something big? Unfortunately, my Luke Cage isn't down, so Valkyrie's going to affect me as well. So, do we try to go with the Super Scroll here? Yeah, we'll try to go with a Super Scroll here. Who knows? Maybe they'll play an ongoing card that'll help us out. They do only play one card down to Aunt May's.
Wakanda forever.
And it is Dr. Doom, okay. But this time, Dr. Doom is not enough to take the victory. Take that! Aunt May's Symbiote Spider-Man hanging out there at a 42 power Symbiote Spider-Man. Of course, attached to the King of Wakanda himself, Black Panther, giving us a total of 42 power Symbiote Spider-Man down there. And yeah, the Gwenpool and Super Scroll holding down Wakanda. My opponent did take the Sandbar, but that's okay. We got the victory. Gotta love it. Wish I had more gold to refill my my high voltage missions here, but I already went through all the missions already. So here's the rewards track, by the way, in case you're wondering what this game mode gives you. It gets you an avatar, some credits, a red neon border, 250 credits, and then the new card available in this game mode, Agony, gets unlocked once you get enough points, and she is a 1/2 after you play a card here, merge with it. So kind of a backwards Hulkbuster, a little lesser value Hulkbuster. And then the final card here is a really cool Iron Man variant. That is super cool. I like that Iron Man variant. That's cool. Some cool art there, man. So that's what you can get from playing High Voltage. You got 1 week to complete this. I'm sure there's people out there already who've like just steamrolled it and have gotten all the rewards. That's not gonna be me, unfortunately. I wish it was, but we're gonna keep on going. Oh, I forgot to update my my tracker there, so I have to remember to do that. Only 3 power this first turn. Sinister London is a scary location for us. I almost want to play. Let's see, what can they honestly play for 3 power that's going to have a lot of power? I don't think much of anything. We're going to go ahead and play our armor down there. That way, if they're playing some sort of destroy deck, they have a Carnage card back here, so they could be playing destroy. Or they might really like Carnage. Yondu coming down, taking out my Luke Cage from my opponent. And a Super Scroll. And then Wolverine, yeah, this is a destroy deck, so I'm kind of hampered their abilities a little bit here with playing the 2 armors down, so they can't destroy cards in 2 of the locations. 7 power now we have for the second turn here. And I think we almost go with the Gwenpool. We don't have our Black Panther in hand, which is what we would like to see. But I think Gwenpool is cool. We could get 2 Gwenpools down. That'll be pretty great. Shadow King will be effective. Shadow King will be pretty effective once they do their Venom stuff. So I think we'll play a Shadow King down here to get 2 Shadow Kings as well. That's not going to affect any of my cards. So yeah, I think that's a good play. Yeah, Nova coming down then in the third location, and Carnage taking out that Wolverine and the Nova. So Shadow King, we are going to get some value out of Shadow King here, which is great. There's our Gwenpool coming down, hitting Odin, Orca, and Valkyrie, and then the second one hitting Spider-Man, Odin, and Orca. So ongoing effects are doubled here at the Onslaught Citadel for this final turn. 10 power, 10 energy we have here, I should say. Yeah, Shadow King doing some work there, so that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. We have an Animazole here, but nothing really reliable to use it on. I think we just play our Orca down here, right? Get 15 power in 2 locations. I think that's pretty cool, and then we still have enough energy even left to do a Symbiote Spider-Man here if we want to shore up another location. Do I play Symbiote Spider-Man to the Great Portal or Onslaught Citadel? So Orca's going to go to one of these. I'm going to play him down to the Onslaught Citadel here. That way, if my opponent plays something else down here to Onslaught Citadel, which they probably will, they'll probably play a Venom here. Maybe. 3 cards coming down for them. Well, Death's going to be one. Null's probably one. Yep, Venom is their first one. We're okay with that. Does send Wolverine to the Great Portal. A Tuma coming down here, and a Killmonger. Not going to do anything, thanks to our armor there. Yeah, stops them from destroying anything. We shut down this destroy deck.
Victory.
Oh yeah, a nice Orca play there, man. How many times do you see Orca? Maybe this is Orca's time to shine in this particular game mode. Look at that, 615. Had 2 of them, man. Orca provided me 30 power in this game. Orca, MVP of this game. And we got the victory here, so let me update my tracker. Now I gotta get 2 victories because I didn't upgrade it last time. Oops, not yet. Hold on, VP. Man, I snapped right into another game there. I got so caught up in the current that I jumped right into another game here before updating my win-loss tracker here for everybody. All right, here we go. I say for everybody, but mainly it's for me. To keep giving me motivation when I do these particular live streams. All right, there we go. That's updated. All right, we're going to go ahead and play another game here. This deck already better than the first deck I tried to play, so we're happy for that. This deck has gotten me 3 wins. It's 3-0 right now, I think, right? 3-0. Now that I said that, we're going to lose. No, BP, stop saying that. All right, first turn. Tinker's Workshop is the first location, +1 energy this turn, giving us a total of 6 power in this first turn. We could start out strong with a Doom, Dr. Doom play here. I might as well. Why not? That's a lot of power on the board right away. My opponent plays a Jeff down on the Mysterious second location, and they got some Wong.
Doom
They
rules all.
slap out their Wong down to the Tinker's Workshop. They should probably censor that. I don't know that we need to do that. And it's Pestilence is the player that I'm playing against, so it's a Pestilent Wong. Enter the field. I think we might need to look into this. We need some hazardous material people coming in to help us out here. Yeah, all right, second location. 9 energy for this, or second location. Second location is Vibranium Mines, in case you're wondering. After you play here, shuffle 3 Vibranium into your deck. There we go, and we have 9 power, which I almost talked all the way through, which is not great. Let's go ahead and play Symbiote Spider-Man down and our Black Panther. Means Symbiote Spider-Man, we can trigger this next turn to get another Black Panther hit. Forever. Oh, my opponent plays down a second Wong in Mystique. 2 Pestilent Wongs on the field. Venom coming down to the 3rd location. we're gonna get demonetized for saying Pestilent Wong, aren't we? You know what? I'm not monetized anyways yet, so if we get demonetized, then so be it. But you can't pass up a joke like Pestilent Wongs, right? Okay, move on, VP. Move on. 3rd turn, 12 energy. 12 energy here. We got got the double Wong happening. That could be anything. I wonder if it's beneficial to play a Super Scroll down here. I think it is. We want to activate our Symbiote Spider-Man to give us another hit of the Black Panther. And then we still have 8 energy left. Holy cow. So much energy. Let's get a Luke Cage down here in case they play a Hazmat. We can play Shadow King down to take down their Venom. And then Armor down here to protect our Black Panther from the Pestilent Wongs. And let's see what we got for third turn. What are they going to do here? With their... They didn't have anything to play to the Pestilent Wongs? They played nothing this turn?
Wakanda forever!
What in the world? What the crap are they doing? Did they fall asleep? They went through all that power to whip out 2 Pestilent Wongs. And they did nothing with it. We swept all 3 locations. Man, I don't know what happened there, but we'll take it because it's a victory. So, take care of your Wongs, everybody. Don't make them be pestilent. They result in a clean sweep of a board. All right. VP has not had enough sleep. I think that's what's going on in this particular live stream. Look at this, guys. 5 and 6. Not too shabby. I know we said we're going to make another deck this stream just to try it out here, but I feel like we got to roll with what we have right now. It's working, man. This has been a 4-0, an undefeated deck so far. Undefeated deck so far. We got the one... Well, first deck we tried was 1 win, 6 losses. And this deck has gone 4-0, so not too bad. Jumping into another high voltage match. Let's see if we can push up our win-loss record there. All right, turn 1. 5 energy to begin with. Lechugia is our first location after you play a card. Here, shuffle 3 rocks into your deck. Definitely don't want rocks there clogging up our deck, so we're going to try to avoid that. Don't really have a whole lot to play right now. I guess we could get our Super Scroll down there to scare off any sort of ongoing plays they might try. I threw my Super Scroll down to the 2nd location. My opponent plays a Jubilee down to the 3rd location. What are they pulling out of their deck? Miss Marvel, okay. Not too shabby. Fisk Tower is the 2nd location. When a card moves here, afflict it with -4 power. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. Actually, that's not cool, but it's cool for us because we don't have any cards that can move. We have 9 energy this turn. Let's go ahead and... I don't play Dr. Doom now. Play Gwenpool down as well. Can't really tell what my opponent's playing right now. I guess we'll play a Dr. Doom down and we'll follow it up with a Luke Cage. 3 cards coming down from my opponent. A Zabu to the 2nd location. Mega Red coming down to that mysterious 3rd location. And they got a Super Scroll of their own.
Doom
So that's... We are Super Scrolling one another here. Quantum Realm, the 3rd location after you play a card here. Set its base power to 2. Well, golly. Good thing we didn't play a card there. We are losing Fisk Tower 12-10 going into this final turn, and we're losing Quantum Realm 10-5. And a Doombot holding on to Lechugia 5-3 for us right now. I don't got a lot impressive to play here. I guess we could play our Odin down to get 2 more Doombots. That's a pretty good play. I could reduce the power of... Yeah, let's play Gwenpool and Odin. And We're going to play Shadow King down to the Quantum Realm just to make sure we can reduce the power
my mighty hand.
of anything they play down there. Okay, they played a
Behold my mighty
Mystique
hand.
down, which copied the Onslaught.
Are ye worthy?
Doom rules all.
Okay, my Odin triggering. Yeah, we got the victory there, guys. Sorry, I didn't really describe that very well. My opponent played down an Onslaught last turn. Then they played a Mystique down to copy the Onslaught. Then they played a Wave down. And that was all that they did, which would have been pretty devastating, but my Shadow King came down to the Quantum Realm to shut down the power at Mystique and therefore shut down Omega Red. And yeah, we get the victory, man. We get the victory. That's what we like to see, another victory. Undefeated deck right now, man. Undefeated deck. Should have started with this one, I guess. Instead of the one that we started with, but that's okay. That is okay. What decks have you guys been using? What cards shine for you in this particular game mode if you've had a chance to play this game mode so far? Let's update our win-loss record here. So we are 6-6. We brought it to even Stevens, guys. That's pretty good considering where we started out. We're going to play one more game here. I don't think we're going to have time to make our own deck, another deck here for this particular voltage. Maybe we can. Maybe we'll do it just for fun. But let's get our record to a win, even winning record here. But speaking, I don't know what I'm speaking of. Speaking of a winning record, you want a alliance that gives you a winning record. Yeah, that works, right? That works. Yeah, we'll go with that. Join the Prime Sanctum, man. If you're out there, you don't have an alliance yet, you're looking for an alliance, hey, come on over to this Prime Sanctum. Just join, man. We'll accept anybody. Bring your huddled masses. We're not building the wall here. We're opening up the border, letting you come in and do what you want. Well, within reason. Well, let's not get crazy here. Within reason. Don't bring your Pestilent Wongs into this alliance, all right? But if you're looking for an alliance to join, you need one. Check out TPS, the Prime Sanctum. Just look for the little Deadpool character with the top hat and the monocle and the mustache, because mustache is funny. And yeah, man, join the Prime Sanctum. It's just me, my mobile account, and another guy, Shanks, who are hanging, holding this alliance down. We need more people. Come on in. You can get some cool rewards just for playing the game, man. Just for playing the game, you get all these rewards you can play. And then if we get enough points as an alliance, which when we only have 3 players in the game, we don't quite get this many points. That's why we need more players, man. But come on over to the Prime Sanctum. Bring your friend, bring your brother, bring your sister, bring your whole family. Bring your whole family into this alliance. We're fine with that. We're fine with that. Join the Prime Sanctum, TPS. All right, public service announcement out of the way. Let's jump in to our next game. Oh my gosh, I jumped into it. No. We don't want to do this. We don't want to jump into a regular game with this deck.
Escape.
That would be disastrous, probably. I guess I should have put a disclaimer on that to say, do not use this deck in regular gameplay. It is not, in my opinion, competitive. No, we want to hit high voltage because that is what we are showcasing here, and we're going to jump back into that. Limited time game mode, guys. Get in while you can. Get your free gifts just from playing in the game mode. You got a week to do it, looks like. Really liking it, man. First impressions, really good. Like I said, I haven't looked at any of the other streamer stuff so far to see what their opinions are on it, but I would think that it's pretty positive. It's just a new way to play this game that we all love to play, so that's awesome. That's awesome if we can do that, right? I played my Symbiote Spider-Man down to the clubhouse. Fill this to give your cards at other locations +1 power. My opponent played down a Forge. We are currently leading the clubhouse 7-2. 8 energy in the second turn here. Look at that. We got our Black Panther right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and do that. And provided this third location isn't Lemuria, we'll play our armor down here to wait, let me do this the right way. We play Black Panther down. We need to activate the symbiote Spider-Man so that it triggers the Black Panther again, and then we'll play the armor down to protect the Black Panther from Shang-Chi. That's the correct order.
Wakanda forever!
There we go. Wakanda forever. Symbiote Spider-Man devouring
Wakanda
Black
forever!
Panther, triggering again, making him 34 power now, and we throw the armor down to secure him from being destroyed.
Wakanda forever!
My opponent has their own Black Panther down, which they play down to the second location, which is Feast. After you play a card here, all players get +1 energy next turn, and they also played a Gladiator down, which I didn't even see what card they destroyed from me. Oh, they destroyed my Animazola, so no fun with Animazola this turn. But yeah, 12 energy for this final turn here. Wow, a 34 power Taskmaster would have been great, but Taskmaster will copy the armor right now. I can make my symbiote Spider-Man super huge right now, but I don't think that's a great idea. I think instead, let's play Luke Cage and Valkyrie down here for the nasty surprise to the Black Panther. And he can even include a nasty surprise for any other card my opponent tries to play over here at Shadowland, which is our third location. I don't know if this is enough to win. I guess we'll find out. Probably not if they played 3 cards down here. Gamora coming in for my opponent on Feast, and Nebula's not too bad. There's my Valkyrie shutting them down to 9 power there. Red Hulk. Nope, that was not enough, man. Oh, man. The lightning bolt has come and gone. We get our first loss of this second deck that we tried out in this game mode. Man, oh man, that's unfortunate. I can't go out on a loss, right? I can't go on a loss. We gotta play one more at least. Let's go out on a win. Let's go out on a win here. I know usually I only stream for 1 hour, but we'll go a little over. It's a new game mode, man. Limited time game mode. Although I should probably be sleeping so I can get ready for my for my actual, take a nap before I go to my actual job tonight. But here we go. Let's update this. So we're 6-7. We just need one more win to even it out. This is like that casino problem. If you ever go to a casino or your family goes to a casino and they go in there and like, I lost so much money, but I gotta stay here and play until I win my money back, which usually never works. That's how the casinos get you, man. That's how the casinos get you. We're not gonna do that. This is the final game, no matter what. And yeah, let's see if we can pull it off. 3 energy to start off. Not a great start. I could play Shadow King down, but he really doesn't have any targets here. So I think we're going to end our first turn here. Unfortunate. I'm hoping for a big power boost, or a big energy boost here in the second turn. We'll see if my opponent can play something down for 3 energy. They do. To Monster Island, they play an armor down. Okay. Not too shabby. Only 4 more energy this turn, so 7. Relatively low energy game in this particular game mode of the game. So 7 energy. Well, now we do have Animazola, but I can't destroy a card. So it would be best to set up Animazola for maybe Gwenpool? It's not great, but I think that's what we'll do. Shadow King. I guess I'll play Shadow King down in the second location. I don't know. I don't know if that's right or not. it's a low energy game here, so I think this deck benefits more from a high energy game, but high voltage, man. Sometimes you get the big energy, sometimes you get the small energy, so that's kind of the fun with it. Okay, my opponent plays an Omega Red down. And we have 10 energy to end the turn here, and I am pretty far behind. Can put Doombots down. Or I got a Super Scroll to take their Omega Red's power. I think that's what we want to do. So let's play Super Scroll down here. And Odin to secure this lane. And then hopefully the Omega Reds +3 power. Let's see, that'll give me 8 power there and 13 power. Ooh, that's not great. That is not great. 8 and 13, I think. Play our Odin down over here, maybe. I don't know about this, guys. I don't know. Low energy game, kind of a weird game this time. You're so used to having high energy in this game mode that when you get a game mode with low energy, it kind of throws you for a loop a little bit. Apparently threw my opponent for a loop too, because you're not sure what to play as well. With any luck, they play like an Iron Man down or something, so my Super Scroll can copy that as well. But we'll see. They are thinking, man. Percy07 is thinking. What is Venomous Prime gonna do? Yep, they do play a Iron Man down. That might have been their fatal flaw. Yep, because now Super Scroll is now an Omega Red and an Iron Man. Boom. That is all she wrote, guys.
Victory.
Super Scroll, the MVP of this particular game, in my opinion, stole the Omega Red's +3 power to other locations, and also stole the Iron Man's double up the power at a location. Whew. That was a close game, man. Where's the wipe your brow emote? There we go. Wipe a brow emote. Give them a fist bump if they're still around. That's it, man. That's it. We in with an even Stevens record, which, considering where we started the stream at, is pretty good. In case you're tuned in late, we started the stream at 1-6 with the first deck that we tried in this limited time game mode. So then we switched it up and done a lot better with the deck that we used after that. I think we went what, 5 and well, we went 6 and 2 maybe the second deck. So definitely a lot better than the first deck that went 6 and 1. Wait, the math doesn't add up there. I don't know. You can you know what I'm talking about. First deck was bad. Second deck was better. And yeah, that's what we got, man. That's what we got. So there you guys go, man. A little look at High Voltage, the new limited time game mode for Marvel Snap. Looks like we got it for 1 week. So you got 1 week to get your voltage points here to get all these tasty taster rewards on the reward track. It looks like we need 11,000 voltage points to get to the end there, and I got 2,000 right now, so should be quite doable. Like I said, probably I know there's other people out there probably have already finished it, but we have not, and that's fine. We'll take our time, slow drip, enjoy the new game mode. You don't got to power through content. You don't have to power through content, man. You can if you want. That's something you like to do, but enjoy it, man. I used to play MMOs, and it always amazed me when they come out with a whole new, patch, a new, what's the word I'm looking for? Addition. I can't remember. Expansion. That's the word I'm looking for. My wife is over here mouthing what the word is I'm looking for. That's why one of the reasons I love her, she can finish my sentences when I'm trying to think of stuff. Yes, they come out with an expansion and then somebody like just powers through it in 1 day, 2 days, and they're like, dude, need more stuff. It's like, take your time. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy this new game mode. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this new game mode as well. Again, let me know in the comments below what you think of it. First impressions for me is, it's pretty fun, man. It is pretty fun. I'm curious to try a couple other different things in this game mode. And I think it's cool, man. I think it's pretty cool. So good job, Second Dinner. I like it. Like I said, haven't checked into the other streamers and content creators yet, but I gotta assume they're gonna like it too, because it's new stuff, great content. You know, how else do you get pestilent wongs? You know, without high voltage, you don't get pestilent wongs. Oh wait, that might not be a good thing. I don't know. Maybe we strike that from the record. Anyways, that is it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. This has been VP. I am signing off. We'll see you later, and hey, keep on gaming.